lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Ain't nothing new.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Let's go, girl.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel, too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny. So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. Hold. I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. Whoa! All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Head towards the middle of the lake. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Where's your rod, Arthur?
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a... sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for... There's like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with... one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
You got a bite there, Arthur.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Got him.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella, told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. There he is.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground, ground. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we've had too much fun.
Indeed not.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
You know, I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Is that so?
Yeah, now make yourself useful. In the first...
Arthur, how you been? I've been... worried.
What do you want?
Oh, don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Did they do things different?
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rose. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
And I thought to myself, what a pair of feckless bastards.
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come. Me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a hand.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife.
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, Princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Can we pick up the pace here?
Yep. You cool down then yet?
I guess. Now, I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, Princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh! Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talked to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells him to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
Chatterbox son of a
Okay,
bitch.
here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy us some food to eat. And no guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
What did you get there, Harold?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
Christ!
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right. Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now. I'm trying.
Try harder.
Yep.
That's the rumor.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here,
Hello.
take that for yourself, okay?
Hello.
Thanks.
We'll give it back then.
Oi.
Jesus.
দেখো
I
যাচ্ছে
didn't ask for his goddamn
দাঁড়া
help.
চলতেছি
Okay, get on.
Who's
I'm about
the
done
doctor?
here.
এই তো আসলাম প্রজেক্ট করিমপুর গেছিলাম করিম
Hop on. I'll be right
প্রজেক্ট
with you.
নাকি খুব কাজ ছিল
I can
হ্যাঁ
do this,
না না এমনি
Arthur.
কাজে
You get on.
করিমপুরটা কোথায়
You don't
কৃষ্ণনগর
need
থেকে
to
3
check
ঘন্টা
if I'm
লাগে
doing it right.
তো অনেক দূর হ্যাঁ তো অনেক দূরই তো কিসে করে গেলি বাস সাগরপাড়া জলঙ্গি নাম শোনো নাম তো শোনা শোনা কিন্তু জায়গা চিনি না ওখান থেকে বর্ডার 1 কিলোমিটার বলিস কি
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know. So,
Yeah,
you get everything?
দাঁড়া
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see.
কতবার লাগে
Don't
কতবার খেলছো বলো
start. I can wear what I damn well
দুবার
want.
শেষ হলে
Like I
আবার
told you, my husband and I shared all the work.
পুরো 100% কমপ্লিট
I
করছো সব
wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair
100%
baking cherry
হয় না তো
pies all day.
100% করতে গেলে তো
Yeah, I don't
সমস্ত
doubt that.
অ্যানিমেল মারতে হবে
You
সমস্ত
sure look the
লেজেন্ডারি
part
অ্যানিমেল
now.
মারতে হবে
Won't be
সমস্ত
long
সাইড
before
কোয়েস্ট
you're
খুঁজে
smoking
খুঁজে এক্সপ্লোর
cigars,
করা যে সাইড
playing
গেমটার দাম
another
কমছে তো
I'll have
1500
you
টাকা
know,
কিনে
I used to
কিনে দে
love playing the
না
harmonica
না বল
before.
হ্যাঁ কিনে দে
Well,
বাবা এটা কি কি এত এত দাম
everything
ওই
I
ফর্স
owned got
স্পোকেন নতুন
burned to
বের
the
হয়েছে ফর্স
ground.
স্পোকেন জানুয়ারি 24 বেশি না 4799 টাকা
Well, what you...
দেবো ওখানে দাঁড়াও 3-4 বছর যা
Maybe I'll keep my
না
eye
তাও
for another
সরি
one.
I don't want no pity.
ব্ল্যাক হাউস ব্ল্যাক হাউস এখনো দাম 3999 টাকা
Nope. He's taking nothing from me ever again.
তো ব্ল্যাক হাউস গেমটা ভালো
কোনটা
Just don't kill the
ব্ল্যাক অপস 2
camp cook.
স্টোরিটা সুন্দর তো সব দিক দিয়ে
শুরু করছিস
Hey,
আছে তো আর কি।
খেল
What you folks up
আরে একটু ভালো লাগছে না এখন ওটা সিঙ্গেল একা একা খেলতে ভালো রাত্রিবেলা
তো খেলার গেম
keep it cool.
You need to pay
এখন
a
ভালো
toll to
খেলতে
pass
ভালো
through
ছুটি তো
here.
Oh, I don't don't think so.
যখন
You don't
স্টোরিটা
think so?
বুঝে যাবি না
How
তখন
about
বুঝবি
you
আর
pull
অন্য গেম
over right
খেলতে ইচ্ছা
now?
করবে
Pull over.
That's what I
তোর
said.
কতক্ষণ লাগবে তাহলে আমি একটা কল অফ ডিউটি খেললাম
How's about this?
5 মিনিট এখনো হয়ে যায় আমার কল অফ ডিউটি হ্যাঁ 5 মিনিট 5 মিনিট না 10 মিনিট লাগবে
You could try shooting at him.
What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us. I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady.
আজকে মোটামুটি ভালো লাভ হয়েছে আমার ইয়ে 180 টাকা প্রথমে কিনছি বেচে দিচ্ছি সরি প্রথমে বেচছি কিনে নিছি আবার সেই অবস্থাতে আবার বেচছি আবার
Think I can't handle these fools? There. Not many still standing there. Told you I could shoot a gun, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
Yeah, you're right, you goddamn coward. I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shoot. All right, I'll drive us back.
তোরটা গ্রাফিক্স কার্ড কি লাগানো রয়েছে
কোনটায় পিসি নাম
ল্যাপটপে
1650 টিআই
চলে যাবে আরামসে চলবে
চলছে তো খেলছি তো কি আটকায় তো নি কোনো জায়গাতে এখনো পর্যন্ত
কোনো জায়গাতেই আটকাবে না
না আমার অসুবিধা হচ্ছে মানে ওর ফাংশনটা বুঝতে এখন মানে
ফাংশন কন্ট্রোলটা
ওরকম কন্ট্রোল গেম অনেকদিন খেলিনি তো সে লাস্ট খেলেছিলাম অনেকদিন আগে খেলতাম না মানে সুইচ চিপতে হয় এটাই হলো ব্যাপার অনেক সুইচ চিপতে হয় না
না সেরকমও না ডোটার থেকে অনেক কম
না হলো ডোটার গুলো
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine.
Yep.
We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad
গ্রাফিক্স
side.
কেমন লাগছে
And they was clearly
এখন
planning
না
to
বরফের
bushwhack
এলাকায়
us.
আছিস
বরফের এলাকাতেই রয়েছে বেরোই নেই তো এখন
বরফের এলাকায় ভালো লাগবে না
to make near camp.
হ্যাঁ কালকে খেললাম বরফের একটা পার্টে গেলাম ওটা মারলাম এক দল বলকে তারপরে আর
But
খেললাম
don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe, if he asks. But maybe not.
Careful.
Yep.
So who did they say
বরফের
they
এলাকায়
were?
গ্রাফিক্স তো ভালো
Lemoyne
লাগবে না
Raiders?
Yeah, something like that.
সবুজ অঞ্চলে আসলে বুঝতে পারি
Anyway.
গেমের
Don't you go
Graphics
ripping
card
Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right.
খেলা চালাবি
I
কানে
have traveled widely,
music বাজবে
making no small name for
সাধারণ
myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime
আর
soon. that's
দুটো
for
গান
sure.
আছে এই সিনেমায় এই
I just
সরি
want
এই
to
গেমে
peek in that
অনলি মেড ফর
journal of
দিস
yours. The mind
বাবা
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
দুটো
Not
গান
quite.
সুন্দর মোমেন্ট
Well,
একটা
I'd
বাড়ি
like to
ফেরার
say I
সময়
missed your refined
দুটোই বাড়ি ফেরার
conversations,
সময়
but I'd be lying.
হেভি লাগবে গানটা
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well,
চালা
you
এই
say
শালা এটা যে
I lack
মাইক অন করে
finesse.
খেলে কি জানি
I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
গেমে একদম
You
মনে
got
হেডফোন
look
লাগা
further. You've already done me
হ্যাঁ
a
একটা
big
ম্যাচ খেলো
favor
বললাম
today.
শালা তোকে বললাম দাঁড়া
Okay, Miss High and
কত করার নেই একটা ম্যাচ খেলে আসে
And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
মালটাকে মিউট
তাহলে আমি একটা বাড়ি লুটে আসি চুরি করে আসি
Oh, hey, Arthur.
Yeah.
So, tell me, is your people, Jacobites or English lovers, Arthur?
My people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My dad would say that
যদি
no
মনে করিস
politics
যে আমি
was politics.
ডেলি
That old
2
world
ঘন্টা করে
bullshit
খেলবো
ain't got
তাহলে
no
তো 3
place
মাস
here.
লাগবে
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews,
longest
even us
journey.
Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
3 মাস ধরে খেললে হবে?
In that case, you're
তাহলে
gonna
2
want
ঘন্টা করে
what
খেললে
I
3 মাস
just found
লাগবে
for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. Come across
হ্যাঁ
this
ওরকম তো
old
লাগবে।
couple of fuckers
স্টিলে
lazing
দেখ
about outside
এবারে
all liquored up.
কমপ্লিট
I didn't
আওয়ার্স
think
হচ্ছে
nothing
কি
of it.
150 আওয়ার্স
Then I come across this hunter down by the river. He tells me they're a stick-up crew.
Yes.
Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was.
Long,
Shared a bottle we
বহুত
did.
লম্বা
Then I
কিন্তু।
robbed the bastard blind.
ভিডিও কেটে
believed
দেখিস
him?
তাহলে
No
অত টাইম
reason
লাগবে
not
না
to. If he's right,
কিন্তু
it'll be a
ভিডিও
big
কাটলে
haul
গেমের
for us.
গল্প বুঝবি না
We saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me
ভালো
will
লাগবে
take
ভিডিও
them
কাটতে
real
ইচ্ছা করবে না
easy.
ভিডিও কাটি না, আমি এইসব গেমের ভিডিও কাটি না।
What the hell?
ফার ক্রাইয়ের ভিডিও
Let's go
কাটতাম না,
check it
ভালো
out.
লাগে ভিডিও।
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're
গেমটা
about to
অনেক
get a
স্লো
lesson
গেম
in
তো
mean.
আর প্রচন্ড লং
You just keep your cool, you hear me?
I'm mighty hungry, Pierce.
Right, follow me. Egypt! Hey!
দেখবো ওখানে একদিন লাইভ করিস অফিস কেমন আসছে
ওকে
How far is this place?
It's a bit of a ride, not too bad. Back up north a stretch, not far
আমি
from
তো
the state
60
line.
fps এ লিমিট করে
Alright.
রাখছি
So,
নেই
what were you doing riding around up there
sorry.
anyway?
Sniffing around,
ওর উপরে
looking
দিয়ে
for a
লাভ নেই
take.
সিঙ্গেল
I got a long nose for these things.
স্ট্রেস দিয়ে কি
Dutch is always honored us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
And rightly so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
হ্যাঁ
I
টেনে টিভি
mean,
খেলি।
I don't need no
টিভি
coddling like the rest.
ডিসেন্ট
Dutch
রেজলিউশন
knows my value to the cause. As from the moment I met
মালটাকে
him,
মিউট করে কি করে দো
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
and he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works? We split half, other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I know. How many times you have to tell me?
তুই বরফ
What's
শেষ
that
করে
box
শহরে
by his
ঢোক
tent for then?
তখনই গেমটা ভালো
Camp
লাগবে
funds,
ঘোড়া চালাবি
supplies, and the like.
চারিদিকের
The fact you don't know that
Drisho
suggests
দেখেই
you
ভালো
clearly
লাগবে।
ain't put much in it.
I always pay me way. Don't you worry.
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see? That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Had a good show in there, didn't I?
You got knocked out.
Ah, that's what you choose to remember. We got paid. We got out of there.
Got knocked out in Blackwater, too, didn't you?
Now that was bloody chaos.
Did you get split off with Mac?
Nope, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was
কেন
getting out of
খেলতে আসে
town.
কি আছে
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after. Davy was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't
চাঁদনি
even
রাতে
make it
যাচ্ছি
that
চুরি
far.
করতে
Watch it. Those bounty hunters strung me
রাতে
up. Beat me,
চাঁদনি
pulled
রাত
teeth, burned me feet.
ফুল মুন
I didn't breathe a word about
যাচ্ছি
nothing.
চুরি
I
করতে
swear.
পূর্ণিমার রাতে
Good.
And it's time folks stop giving Dutch a
We
hard
can-
time about all that Blackwater business, if you ask me. The man's not a fortune teller. You can plan, you can use your head, but you never really know what you're walking into.
Yep. Folks always want to blame someone when things go wrong. How far is it now?
Not too much further. All right, that'll have to wait. We're nearly there. Hard left coming up. All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead. Up here, Morgan. Let's leave the horses here and go the rest on foot. Don't want them to hear us coming. Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive. To tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Look, there's one of them outside. This is good.
It is?
To me. I'll do the talking. You hang back. Hey there! Whoa!
Now, I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, don't want no trouble. Just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse
এখন এখানে বলতেছে হ্যাপি নিউ
There were a dozen of them. East.
What? Where?
Right here. Heads up, Arthur. Here come the rest of them. Watch it! We got more coming out now. Look out! Come out with your hands up! Nice and easy. You saw what we did to your pals here.
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
If you want to leave, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
Well, all right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here. You know what? Just get the hell out of here and don't look back. So, here we are. You got some good stuff.
Why don't you see what else you can find, Sean?
Told you we'd take him, no problem, didn't I?
You did good. Let's see what the pay is first.
Dug this up all by myself. A proper lead.
All right, all right.
You heard him, right? He said the stash was behind a loose board in the bedroom. You find anything yet? Don't want to overstay our welcome, do we? Hey, it's over there.
Hey, this is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right, here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need the lecture again. I'll see you back at camp.
Never know what folks got stashed.
There's gotta be other places out there like this.
You know we go.
Damn it!
Okay there.
Hey there, girl.
Easy, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the devil are you looking at?
তোমার শেষ হয়েছে
এই দাদা আরেকটা মিশনে ঢুকে গেছি আরে বাড়ি যাওয়ার পথে পড়ছে দাদা
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a disaster. Who wants to see
ছেড়ে
a
দিলে আর
woman
খুঁজে
wrangle
পাবো না
wild
এগুলোকে।
animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America, they said.
আগের বার এই
Come to
মিশনটা
the
পাইনি
land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I didn't want to be in the army. Ooh. Now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
I had an act. The bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
And you were the woman.
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals, they escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless
Well, like,
Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic,
Oi.
elusive zebra
YouTube.
from the plains of
YouTube
Ongo
kidding.
by the shores of the Limpopo.
আরে বাঘ
And a
পালায় গেছে
magnificent
ডায়লগ
lion
দিচ্ছ
from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around
ভালো
here.
কোয়ালিটিতে দেখতে হবে
Listen, friend.
না এখানেই
Help a
দেখ
fellow out, would you? I'm beyond
ভালো কথা
desperate.
আছে
If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
If I see a
ওহো
tiger or a
চালাও না
lion
এখানে
or a zebra, just
দাঁড়া মিনিমাইজ করতে পারছি না ভালো গল্প চলছে
মিনিমাইজ কেন হবে
Well, I believe the zebra's up near
নাহলে
Larned
এটা
Swamp.
লাইভ করবো কি
Distinctive
করে
creature that is.
আরে ওই তো শিফট আর ওই যে ওই চিহ্নটা এসকেপের
All
তলায়
right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not Madam.
ডিসকর্ড খোলে ডিসকর্ড তলায় লাইভ করে ক্লিক
দাঁড়া
Margaret. Mistress of fucking danger.
ওই-
ওয়েদারটা এরকম
রাত তাই
আমি ওই গ্লেশিয়ারে পড়ে আছি এর উপরে
জানি তুই আসিস যখন এই উপরে
ডেঞ্জারাস রাত
দিন হয়ে গেছে এখন বাজে হচ্ছে ভোর 5:30
yeah.
মিসিং যেগুলা এখানে লাস্ট দেখা গেছিল এইসব করতে হবে আমার এখন
মার্গারেট
আমি জেবরা কোথায় খুঁজবো বুঝছো সূর্য উঠছে দেখ এই তো এইটাই কি
Look here. What they done to you?
এই পাস না আরে
Easy there.
এই পাস না
Easy. It's okay. Oh, now, easy, easy.
Your stripes better not rub off on my pants.
এই মিশনটা আগেরবার পাইনি আমি
Easy. Whoa. Girl.
আর
আইতাছে এই আয় কই যাস তোমার মতো খাদের দিয়ে নামতে পারবি
সবই ঠিক আছে কিন্তু ওই লোকটা উচ্চারণ করছিল ওর একটা বাঘও হারায় গেছে দূরে চল अरे गुता है क्या
Good grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you
Margaret,
can't
I'm
call
just
him
in Mohila.
that. He's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an
बाघ हाराय
illusion,
গেছে একটা
a
dialogue
trick of the
দিছিল
eye to bamboozle the senses, confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage, dreams and reality. Ah. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary? It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment...
Of course, of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes, yes. And taken our remaining lion in
What
case it
lion?
can lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
পয়সা করে দেবেন
দেখি কি দেয়
Okay, girl.
কোন দিকে গেছে ওরে শালা এখানে চলে আসছে
Yeah. Giddy up. You're all right now, girl. Easy now.
Strappy? Where are ya?
Hey, mister.
Oh,
Miss,
howdy, mister.
did you lose a tiger?
Yeah, you found one?
Nah, I found your caravan down the way. Margaret said that you might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong. That tiger's missing. I sent our best lion out to find him, and now he's missing too. It is a right old predicament.
You're lying from Timbuktu, weren't you?
From Valentine, I think. He might be more of a kind of dog than a lion, but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
Of course.
Which way to go?
Into them shrubs over there.
Okay. Why don't you hop up on the wagon and I'll see if I can find his track.
Okay. That first set of shrubs, that's where I lost sight of it.
I got it. Got the trail. These are paw prints. Looks like blood to me. What's this? Oh, darn. I found your dog. Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Hey, boy! Oh, where's the rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
That'd be Stripey. And I always thought they got along.
Your tiger is a wild cat?
Uh-huh.
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
The other half? Really?
I'm gonna put him in your wagon. You find somewhere to hide.
Oh. Well, behind that log there.
Okay. Grub's up. Stay down. She won't be too far away.
Come quick. I went out to find a tiger.
Cougar, you mean?
And I end up losing a lion.
Yeah, dog.
Ain't having any luck.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and dogs.
Hey, it ain't what you got in this life. It's what you make of it.
Well, that's very wise of you. Especially when you're lacking zebras and tigers. Hey, keep your head down. It's coming.
Look, I really don't think she'll eat the dog. Like I said, they was friends.
Shut it.
বন্ধুরে খাই পারিস
কিছু রয়্যাল বেঙ্গল টাইগার
Oh, I guess she's real hungry.
She's feral. I'm locking her in.
দড়ি দিয়ে বন্ধ করলি তো
আটকাইতে হবে
এটা কেস হয় মনে হচ্ছে
এই তুই চুপ থাক আমি আগেবার খেলিনি এই মিশনটা কোনো অপশন নেই
Sorry, girl. All right. Let's go.
We got her! Okay. Drive, will you? And I'll keep an eye on her.
Sure thing.
Let's get her back to Mr. Margaret. She's still eating. I would have thought, since they was close and all, this is the kind of speed you're meant to take in a dust storm.
Well, wild creatures turn on each other. Seeming friendly one minute, dinner the next. Viciousness comes easy. I mean, I should know. I've run with a few of them myself.
Is that right?
No, not really. Hey, I realize I ain't properly introduced myself.
Sally Nash.
Arthur Morgan.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Tell me, Miss Nash, how you end up in this racket?
I guess it's always been my inclination, you know? Wild beasts and the like. I met Mr. Margaret, we got to talking, and you can probably tell, in this field, he's the ace of spades.
গাড়ি তো চলেই না
It's my modest hope. One day,
এই গাড়ি সবই সেই গাড়ি পাইছো
second bravest woman
ঘোড়ার গাড়ি চালাই
animal wrangler.
একটু তো স্পিডে থাকে
I'd say you got that sewn up and then some.
You think?
দূরে যাচ্ছে না যে
I
পালাচ্ছে না
hope so. Top 5 at least. Depends on how many more fellers throw their hat in the ring.
Maybe one of these days, the best female for the job will actually be a female.
Oh, I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Yeah. Morning, fella. You know what? Yeah.
বিড়ি খেয়ে নি অটো টাইপ মেবি শেখাইছি না তোরে অটো টাইপ
দেখি নাই ক্লিক করি নাই হয়তো ওই হ্যাঁ ওই ঘোড়াটার পিছনে ছুটতে হতো
রাস্তা সিলেক্ট করে ছেড়ে দাও অটোমেটিক চলবে তুমি তোমার মতো রেস্ট নাও টেসলা
না আসো না 1 ঘন্টা হয়ে গেল উঠে যাচ্ছি
ওই তো এটা শেষ করে যাচ্ছি বললাম না যাই একটার পর একটা শুরু হয়ে যায়
এরপরে তো আবার কি একটা খুলতে পারে
আরে এটা ছেড়ে দিলে আর পাবো না এই মিশনটা এবার পাইও নেই
জোরে চলো নসপাস মারো
বাঘ আছে তো জোরে চালাচ্ছে না যদি দরজা খুলে যায় আমার ঘোড়া খেয়ে নেবে
Morning, partner.
We lost the main road around here when the dust was up. Be careful or you might get wrecked too.
Okay. You know the only thing to do in a dust storm is wait it out?
Mr. Margaret's a lot of things, but best female navigator ain't one of them.
I imagine you're right about that.
We was tearing around here, looking for any kind of landmark when over we go. Whole caravan toppled. These wagons aren't so good off the road. Found each other and some shelter, but when the wind died down, the animals was gone.
Now they're back. Some of them, at least.
Thanks to you.
You would have managed it yourself. I just helped you along.
You ever want to get in the sideshow business? I'm sure there'd be a place for a fellow like you.
I'll leave the professional theatrics to better women than me. Yeah.
We'll lose an axle in this ground. And maybe an animal, too. There it is, the caravan.
Couldn't miss him if you wanted to.
Mr. Margaret! Mr. Margaret! Hi, Mr. Mark.
Aha! I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint. Makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ate King, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or are you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddammit you! But a cow barn in Rhodes is hardly Drury Bloody Lane.
You got any word on the lion?
Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know, we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful. All kinds of grateful.
There's only one kind of grateful I care about.
So long, mister.
Be a dear and fix me a gin.
ও শালা এখনো শেষ হয়নি
কইছিলাম
লায়ন আনতে কইছে পাখি আছে
Nice job. Yeah. Yep. Many folks about.
Hold it tight! We caught him trapped in here!
আরে এর মধ্যে ভর্তি করে রাখছে লায়নটা কি বলা চাপ হয়ে যাচ্ছে বাস
Hold your side! I am holding it. Hold yours.
What's the ruckus, boys?
Get back! We got a cursed creature in here.
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat.
Cursed
It looks like a
এর
lion to
মধ্যে
me.
লায়ন ঢুকে
That's a dog in there.
দ্যাটস এ ডগ ইন দেয়ার
Dog?
Now, you excuse me. Step aside.
উত্তরে সাজায় রাখছে লায়ন হিসাবে
I said step aside.
ওটা তো লাইনই মনে হয় না কুত্তাটা মরে
না
গেছে
আগের বার তো কুত্তাই ছিল লায়নের ছদ্মবেশে এটা মনে হয় তাই ডুপ্লিকেট লায়ন
এই তো রাখে
Yeah, boy.
এটা মনে হয় আসল লায়নই
Didn't look like no dog.
Come here, boy. Let's go home.
আওয়াজটা ঠিকঠাক লাগছে না এই বাইরে খেয়ে নিছে
Look what you've done! Look what you've done!
Son of a bitch.
এটা লাইনই ছিল উপর দিয়ে ঝাঁপ মারছে বুঝছো
ফাইন্ড দ্য লায়ন এখানেই আছে এটা তো লায়নই খাওয়া হয়েছে এটা তো বাঘ লায়ন
Easy, boy. Easy. Shit!
মরে গেছে
মরে গেছে লায়ন বলে কথা
মারতেই হবে শিওর
তো কি করবো বাঁচার তো উপায় নেই ওটা লায়ন ওটা অরিজিনাল সিংহ হে ভগবান এরম ভাবে ফলস দেবে যদি সিংহর এক থাবা খেলে আর বাঁচে মানুষ বাবা টেক ট্রফি
Woo! He got it! He shot the thing! Is it dead? I pray that thing's a goner.
মাউন্টের খবর দিয়েছি তো লায়ন মরে গেছে
Whoever owned that beast's got some answering to do.
Yep.
Odysseus returns. Sally, get the cages ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Margaret, right away.
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I
A
know.
goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is rum, old boy.
Well, it was him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. From the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
All in good time, my dear.
হচ্ছে
হ্যাঁ হয়েছে
যাও
এই হাগে দেখ
সেভ করে কি করে গেমটা নাকি অটোমেটিক সেভ
না অটো সেভ তো আছে তারপরে সেভ করা যায় দেখ 39.8 ছিল আজকে খেললাম কতক্ষণ $41.6 গতিবেগ খুব কম
1.8%